Oh, yesterday I fell into the bloom. But the gods they were singing, the bells they were ringing out for you. I started songwriting when I first learnt to play guitar, which was when I was 14, and I basically learnt Wonderwall on the guitar, which pretty much everyone I think has done. And I thought, well, I'm not really good, I couldn't do it fast enough, so the way I could do it is I just flipped the chords around backwards and played it at a pace I could play it at, and I wrote my first song, basically, which is just Wonderwall backwards with like my own lyrics and melody over the top of it.
Oh, yesterday I fell into the bloom.
Well, when I first started songwriting, it was definitely rock, but I feel like that's kind of changed to like more of an R&B soul kind of pop area. I don't know kind of why, but I feel like I've matured a lot as a songwriter from when I started. So I feel naturally that it was, if you want to be a songwriter, you kind of want to be writing for a market, and I think the markets that in this country that's kind of coming up, which I really like, is this kind of R&B soul pop kind of thing that's going on. People like Jess Glynn, Paloma Faith, people like that. I really like it. The last one that I've written that like is being used was the co-write with Lauren Deep, and that was a good one. Take Me for Granted. I think that was the first time me and Lauren co-wrote, and that was the first actual co-write that I've had properly, where I've been like involved in the co-write there and then. So I did a song with Newell, and that was more kind of like, right, I've got this idea, go away, work on lyrics for it, and then come back and we kind of work on it separately. Whereas with Lauren Deep, it was a bit of that, but mostly it was in the room at the same time. We finished the song in the same room together, and that was a really cool experience.
They say a God can fool you. They say the wrong to say. They say the top will feel you someday. They say I'm hot as fever. They say to never change. They say the right one won't meet you someday. They say the time is full. How you wasting love and life.
I usually start with a title, and that will like inspire the idea, and then the melody will be what I'll try and find to fit the emotion or the meaning from that, and then the lyrics will basically have to fit in that melody, and then everything just kind of goes around the idea of having a strong catchy melody with like hooks everywhere, and the chords kind of just go underneath. I shout it from the rooftops now, babe, now it's out. I found it rather loose the way you changed. I figured it out.
I made it from the blues that I would chase, but when somehow I really love you, change your ways, but now I doubt.
Well, I mean, I try and be a bit more interesting with it lately. I feel the need to go for something a bit deeper, but I think, like a lot of songwriters, they naturally just go back to like love songs. Songs about, you know, living life and overcoming something, the basic kind of things. And then you've got a lot of dance songs and stuff which are all about partying and stuff like that. But I mean, the thing as a songwriter where you're writing for other people is you can't get too bogged down in being political. But when I write for myself, I don't really put any limits on. But I do try and, even though I do like write a love song, I do try and I try and approach it with the idea of like trying to say the same old thing in a different way. So it'll be a love song, but hopefully there'll be a bit more of an interesting twist on it. Well, Since I started Matt, I've written about 2 albums worth, just over, of what I consider good. Since I started songwriting, well, I went through my songbooks for the last 6 years the other week, and I have about 16 songbooks, which are all about 200 pages each, just filled out. And that, like a vast majority of them aren't that what I'd consider like useful for now, but I'd definitely say it's well over 200 songs. But I'd probably only say about 50 to 70 would be something I'd consider good or good potential ideas, which I perhaps should go back and review again, a lot of them.
They say you're lonely, break up.